key vote in the Senate today could expand Social Security benefits to millions of Americans. The Senate will attempt to pass a bill that would put more money in the hands of retired teachers and firefighters, police officers, and others. So right now, millions of Americans get smaller Social Security checks than they expected all of their lives while they were paying into the system, or even none at all because of current federal policies. CBS News investigative reporter Kati Weis joins us now live. Katie, what can you tell us about how this legislation would work and what it would mean for Americans who need to be able to buy their groceries in the grocery store aisle?
Oh, well, Reed, that's a very good point. At the end of the day, this legislation that's up for a big vote today really just affects the bottom line for more than or nearly 2.8 million Americans across the country. It's basically a legislation that will repeal two little-known provisions that were passed more than 30 years ago that were meant to make Social Security more fair. But over the years, some people feel that these provisions have instead penalized people for working in public sector jobs. Essentially, in 26 states, there are public pensions that don't withhold Social Security money, including here in Louisiana, and that has really caused a lot of heartache and hardships for people who had no idea that this was even a thing. For example, I spoke with one woman, a town just about an hour away from here, who now has to work at Dollar Tree at 84 years old. She's got bad knees, bad eyes, and yet she has to go and work a part-time job now at 84 because she was not eligible for her husband's Social Security when he passed away, even though he earned that money while working in the private sector. She was working as a public school principal, and so she was not eligible for any of his benefits, and that has really put her in dire financial straits. Some other people, I spoke with a woman in Illinois who's actually being asked to pay back $13,000 in Social Security money that was accidentally paid to her as a result of some issues with these provisions, and she was unaware of her eligibility for that. And so really, I mean, in total, Social Security has overpaid people $450 million over the course of several years between 2017 to 2021. So certainly an issue that a lot of people are keeping their eyes on today as the Senate gets together and gets ready to vote on it.
Yeah, and for people like the woman that you mentioned, this is the conversation that matters the very most today. CBS News investigative reporter Kati Weis, we appreciate you being with us today.